Hi, my name is Ariana de la Garza, and this is my recommendation report on the parking crisis at UTSA. The introduction. The purpose of this was to investigate how the rising student population was affecting parking availability, specifically within the commuting group. There are over 35,000 students at UTSA, with 88% of those being commuters, and there's only a total of 15,056 parking spaces throughout the main campus. The main issue was the amount of parking spaces we had compared to the amount of students we have. There's a severe shortage in parking spaces, and there has not been a new lot built since 2018, and I found a lot of articles on the Piscino as well as other student rent articles that explained the frustration that this is bringing and the amount of stress students are facing because of the parking shortage. I did 4 surveys on a group of 50 students. The first survey was when students would arrive to school. On Mondays, a majority of students arrived between 7 and 9. On Wednesday, a majority arrived between 10 and 12. And on Friday, a majority arrived between 1 and 3 p.m. My next survey was how long it took them to find parking. On Mondays, it would take over 30 minutes. On Wednesdays, around 15, and Fridays, around 10 minutes. The next slide is on where these students were parking on these specific days. On Mondays, a lot of students parked in Brackenridge Lot 5 and Brackenridge Lot 2. On Wednesdays, they parked on Brackenridge Lot 4 and East Campus Lot 1. And then finally on Friday, they were parking on Brackenridge Lot 3 and East Campus Lot 2. This is a map that shows the parking at UTSA. So a lot of students were parking over here on Mondays, right here, and then over here. So 2 of the farthest lots that we have on campus is where a lot of students unfortunately have to park because of the lack of parking. This was important because it takes a toll on students' well-being and their daily schedules. Students often arrive early trying to find parking spaces and still spend a lot of time trying to just secure a spot, even though they're paying about $300 for a permit. And 81% of students said that the permit prices are too high, and 96% of the students agree that parking is just way too much of a hassle and a struggle. My recommendations would to be creating an app that shows real-time updates and how many parking spots we have, making community parking permits more flexible, such as allowing commuters to park in garages, and building new lots and garages. My conclusion, the qualitative data shows that the number of parking lots cannot keep up with the growing number of students, and each year more students are feeling the strain of the insufficient amount of parking, and the qualitative data showed the first-hand experiences coming from students. So throughout this research, I aim to highlight the urgent need for more parking at UTSA. Thank you.